Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on how to localize the menu. So if I set culture to French, you see the menu is all the text in the menu is changed into French, and if I set it back to English, it's reset into English. So that's what we are going to work on today. So initially I'm only going to set up the system so that we can only change the language through the console, but later on I am going to add a proper button in the menu itself in the settings so that we can change the language. So yeah, let's see how to do the localizations today. Alright, so now if I go to the game and press P, this is the first basic menu that I get. Resume settings, main menu, exit. These are the options. This is the post menu, and in addition to these we have all of these settings which has a lot of text. So what I want to do is how to have different language options for the menu. So for that, first we can use the localization tools available within the engine. So we can go to this localization dashboard, and now this is what you get by default. So to start localization, first we need to add a native language, and also we need to tell the engine what are the texts that we need to localize. So it would be easier if I have set up a string table based texts for menu options, but I haven't done that, but still we can do it. Let me show you first how to do it. So first we need to gather the texts from the game. So I'll go to this gather from packages and include path wildcards. So here I'll give my menu system is inside this menu system folder. So yeah, let me select that. Alright, and so that's a project folder. So even if I leave it as auto, it should work without any issue. And then let's say we need to set a native language. So my menu is already in English, so I'm gonna enable select English as the native language. This action cannot be undone and all the translations will be permanently lost. Are you sure you would like to set the native culture to English? So since I don't have any translations already from some other language to some other language, here it's okay to press yes. So now you see gathering process. So if I press gather text, now you see the gathering text happens. Let's give it some time. Okay, I think it's still running. Right, gathering complete. Let me press OK. But why nothing is showing now? Alright, now I can use this add new culture button. So let's say I'll choose a language that I can easily translate with Google Translate. French. Oh, there are so many French. Let me just select the main French. And now if I go to this edit translations for this culture, wait, I think this is still running. Sorry, I have to enable this gather from packages. Only if I enable it, it would be able to collect texts, gather texts. Right, see, now I have 190 entries. Now if I go to edit translations for this culture, you see we have many things. And also you see things like these numbers that we don't really have to translate because they stay the same, and things like these characters which we don't really have to translate, but they are also appear in here. We can actually disable them or exclude them, but let's just focus on how to get some translation on few buttons first. And also you see some things duplicated, for example back, because controls, so consume. So that's because we haven't used like a string table to reuse text, and so it would be considered as the same text when we use in different places. We can set that up also, but let's look that part also later on. First, what did we have in the post menu? Resume, settings, main menu, exit. Okay, let's just try those things. Resume, settings, main menu, exit. Okay, here we have exit, and for exit we need to translate to French. Exit, it was capital, so T. So since we have duplicated entries, I'll add both exit and then resume, main menu. Here we have the main menu. Menu principal. Okay, that's nice. And with the simple. I don't really know if it is same as it seems same in French also. I thought there are more to that. There is more to that. Okay, here we go. Resume. Continue. Noir. Settings. Parameters. Oh. Okay, that should be enough for us to test. Now you see FR for the French. So this is the language code, I think. So we can use the console command and culture equals FR. Nothing is changed here. I think we have to use a standalone game mode, otherwise it doesn't reload. Okay, here we use the standalone game mode. Oh, some shader compilation also happens. Right, culture equals French. Right, now let's press P. Still not changed. Okay, Here we have culture. See, now it's changed. So the menu principal continual parameters. But if I go inside them, I pressed continue. Parameters means settings. So inside settings, you see it's still English because I didn't fully translate. I didn't complete this. But if I complete this, it should be fully in French. Right, and the next thing that I said, we don't really need to translate these things like numbers. So if we want to exclude them from translations, we can go to menu system. I think those numbers are coming from FPS settings, which should be in graphics settings. No, it should be there in display. Yeah, here FPS limit. So FPS limit, where do we set 150? We get it right here. So if I click it, I can disable localize for these numbers and compile. Now we have to rerun this gathering. Okay, now you see 187, and if I go here, now you don't see those numbers anymore. And also you see duplicated entries such as this disabled. It's 1 2 3 4 times. Do we really want to quit 2 times? So we have that. So just for a couple of things it should be fine, but if your game is like really big and if you have many languages support, so it would be better to remove these duplicates. So for that, where is disabled coming from? Disabled. Here. Right, here we have disabled. So let me copy that. If I go to localization options, we can define a string table and use a key to select the text here, but I don't have a string table at the moment, so let's create one. It should be under miscellaneous string table. Yes. I'll call it ST for string table. Localization. Right. So here we need to add the key and source string. So for the key there are some rules, like you can't have spaces, or these are fine, numbers are also fine. Yeah, but if you try to add some invalid character into the key, you will get the error notification. So let me add this disabled. Okay, now in here we have ST localization. Since the disabled is the only key we have, we can just use it. And yeah, while I'm at it, let me add the enabled also. So where is I'm using disabled? Oh, that's not good. I mean, it shows other places. Right here, main menu, disabled. Right. Why both options are disabled? It should be enabled. Okay. Where else? Here. This is gameplay options. Right. Right. Is this the same place? No. Yeah. It's not. Okay. Right. Okay. Now compile. Now instead of having 4 disabled, I should see only one disabled option. Let me run a gathering again. Okay. Now if I go here, see, it's reduced to 181. As I said, where is disabled? Oh, disabled is not here. Okay, I think I know the reason. The reason should be here I have to give the string table I just created. Wait. No. Remove this. I think I should use this option. Gather from text files. Right, let's see. Okay. Still I don't see. Oh, actually I was expecting it to be in the order of in alphabetical order, but it's not. So disabled is already here and enabled. So, and it's not duplicated as I wanted. So I think this didn't really make any difference. So to confirm that, let me do a recompile, a regathering of text again. Okay, and yeah, still enabled and disabled is here. Alright. Okay, now just like that, I would add localization for all the options I have. And after that, I will add a menu option, an actual menu option to select the language. But for now, I'm gonna stop this episode right here. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye. I forgot to mention one more thing. You need to compile compile everything. So last time I forgot to compile English, so I was not able to switch back into English. So do that too.